What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Logan Molinex. If you don't know who I am, I run a company called Socialverse here out of Indianapolis, Indiana. We're currently sitting in our office in the Pyramids. But let's jump into today's video. So we want to go over and just kind of explain what you could expect to pay when getting a mobile app developed. So the reason we wanted to make this video is so many entrepreneurs, business owners, and just anybody that wants to get a mobile app built for their business or brand, their number one question is, how much is it going to cost? Now, this question, it's kind of hard because when it comes to development with websites or software or mobile apps, it really depends on what you want exactly and what your budget is and your timeline and just overall what sort of features that you want to see inside of the platform. So what could you expect to pay to get a mobile app developed? When you're getting a mobile app built, there's a couple different things that you have to look at. The first thing you want to look at is what platform or what language you're going to be building your mobile application. So you also have to know what language and what platform, what hosting you're going to be using, what databases. All of these things have costs. So anytime you have a mobile app, you have to pay for your hosting. That's a cost that you're going to either have monthly or yearly, depending on the size of your app. Now, if you're just having a basic reader app, your hosting is probably going to be less than $50 a month. Now, if you're launching a full social network or a massive directory, your hosting could be $100 to $500 plus a month, and it could go into the thousands. It all depends on how much data, how much content's going into your mobile app every single day, how many users are using it. All of that, it plays in a factor, but your hosting could vary. The other thing you have to think about when launching a mobile app is, do you want to launch a full-scale version that is market-ready, polished, perfect to go, or do you want to launch an MVP, which is a minimum viable product, and that is essentially putting out a basic version of the application on a budget, maybe stripping some of the features out of the application and then launching something more simple to test the idea to see if it's something that maybe the market wants or maybe it's got potential after you market it. That's what you can do with MVP. That way you don't go and spend $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 developing this software, application, or company without knowing if it's going to work or not. So you could go and launch an MVP for $20,000, $30,000 or less and figure out, hey, is this a good idea to go invest a couple $100,000 into to scale? So all these things could come into play when developing your app. And you also have to think about, what type of app is it? Is it a native app? Is it a web app? Is it a just PWA? What type of application is it in the first place? What side of features is it going to have? Is it going to be payments, in-app payments, or is it going to be digital payments through digital services that you're going to be providing? Or how is your app going to work? Every little detail that you want on your app is going to play a factor on how much your app is going to cost. So you have to think about that whenever you're getting a mobile app developed or any website or software. You should always write down a list of every single feature, how you want it to work, what you want it to do, just the details on everything that you want, because the more clear you are in the development process and just getting things going, the better the end result is going to be and the better product that you're going to come out with. In this case, the better application, and overall, the better chance you have for success with that application. So there's another couple things you want to look at is your timeline. So what is your timeline? Are you looking at 3 months, 6 months, 12 months? Are you looking at a month, 2 weeks? Mobile apps generally will take anywhere from 7 to 14 days for just a very, 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 very basic pre-built app. And then if you're looking for more something that's custom, built, you're talking about hundreds of hours to thousands of hours. So you're talking about months, 3 to 6 months to build a pretty solid application. But overall with MVPs, we can cut that time down to 1 to 2 months roughly. But overall, you're looking just at a random timeline depending on your project. That's the best way to kind of put it. Obviously, the faster you want your project to be done can happen. It just would mean the cost would be higher because there's more developers that have to be brought on, and it just depends on what agency you'd be working with and how they do their pricing structure. So let's look at a couple of examples to kind of show you a better idea on how much certain types of apps could cost. So here we have Excite Motorsports app, and this is just a simple, basic mobile app, and something like this, you could be expected to be $2,000 or under, somewhere around that range. Should be a solid budget to launch a mobile app. And you can launch this exact mobile app using the SV App Builder. So the SV App Builder is a drag and drop mobile app application builder. And this is actually one of the themes that we have on the App Builder. If you want to see more and learn more about the mobile app builder that we have here at Socialverse, make sure you guys leave a comment below, and we'll make sure to shoot a video on that. But back to it, like I said, this app is about the $2,000 range and under, just depending on everything. The next app we're going to look at is this Made Institute app. So this is kind of the similar basic, built on the same framework on the SV App Builder, so it can be done cost effective, affordably, and very fast. With the SV App Builder, we're able to publish applications in 7 to 14 days, just depending on if we have all the paperwork for Apple and Google developers accounts done. But generally, like I said, 7 to 14 days for an application like this. Once again, just nice, simple articles. Got some contact methods, some resources, has a donation or a shop feature, so users could actually donate to this nonprofit specifically. The next example we're going to look at is more of your custom, starting to get in your custom applications. This would be launching a very basic MVP for a marketplace, or just overall custom software. And something that we use to develop these tools are Bubble.io. Fantastic responsive engine to build platforms on. Then we wrap the mobile app to make it more into a native-like application and actually access some of the native features on the iPhones or on Androids or whatever device the user is using. Overall, these are some examples of applications that you could be expected around that $15,000 to $20,000 range. Here we kind of have the next level of MVPs. These are more MVPs that are full, complete, and overall the best custom developed mobile applications or softwares or whatever it may be. This is around the $25,000 to $35,000 range. As you can see, there's a big difference between that first $2,000 range to these applications. They're much more high-end, design-focused, responsive, all the features, the native, everything that is in these. There's a lot more that goes into this application than that first example. But overall, that's what you could expect to pay. Like I said, it's just all over the place, from $2,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 to $25,000 to $35,000 plus. Like I said, it just all depends on what you want. In the first place, I would suggest starting is grab a piece of paper or grab your computer and find a note-taking software, whether it's Google Docs, Notion, whatever it may be. Just grab a piece of paper, grab your computer, find your way to take notes, write down everything that you want in your mobile app or software or even website, and then whenever you go and find a developer, you can take that to them, show them exactly what you want, what features, how you want the features to work, and they're going to know and be able to get you the best idea, the best price, and overall give you the best result. Now, if you're looking to get a mobile application or a custom software built, there'll be a link in the description below. Make sure you guys click it, book a call with us. We want to jump on a call and see if we have a solution for you or if we can build your mobile application, and overall just how we can partner to launch your dream. Other than that, that's going to be it for this video. Catch you next one.